Dude, you have a prop and you still lost.
Wow. I'm just coming back.
Fair.
Yeah. Welcome to Orc Rogues, where we bring to you everything nerdy, geeky, and just plain fun. My name is Derek.
And my name is Thomas. Thank you all so much for joining us today. We do have a couple of really cool things to talk about. And the first up is this little cool thing right here. Okay, so we're a little behind on times.
Yeah, a little.
These have been out for quite a while, and this is the first time I've ever messed with one, actually.
Is it really?
It is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've never messed with VR or anything before now.
Let me go ahead and just real quick say, this is the Samsung Gear VR, powered by Oculus, and it is the newest rendition of it, I guess.
From Samsung, anyways.
They've done a couple of them. This one also came with a really nice controller, actually. I've messed around with some of the VR things before, like some of the little VR boxes. One of them had a controller. It was horrible. It was really cheap.
Not saying any names.
The controller sometimes worked, sometimes didn't. You know, it was just, I'll be honest, it was really, really not comfortable. You know, I mean, it was just one of those things like you put the phone in and then you just wonder why. Also, you know, the graphics, which to be fair, you know, at the time I was using an older phone.
Fair.
So I can't really fault it too bad for that.
Yeah.
But this one is powered by Oculus, which, if you're not familiar with VR, Oculus is one of the big names in VR. There is an actual Oculus thing, which is powered by computer, all that kind of stuff. This isn't that. The Gear VR is powered by phone. In our case, as we were using it with a Samsung Galaxy S8. Which, honestly, I mean, several people have actually had problems with these phones. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, I have not been one of those people. It's been pretty darn solid. And paired together, it actually works very, very well. You used it a little bit. What did you think initially?
Well, you know, it was pretty friggin' nice. I mean, your VR house was actually quite nicer than your actual house.
I know, it's sad, right?
It is. It really is. Now, your VR Netflix room was about on par. But the VR home, because it was a home screen, no, that was actually quite nice. You had a lot more glass walls than you have in your actual home.
The layout, too, actually, for the actual home screen is really pretty nice, right?
It was. Yeah. It really was. The selection system was a lot more... what's the word I'm thinking of? Words are hard. It was a lot more intuitive than I thought it would be. Whether just by using the motion of looking around or by using the controller there. It was very easy to use. The thing that I think I'm most impressed by with all of it, though, with the little bit that I played around with it, was the Netflix app built in.
Yeah.
That was, granted, it was kind of a small thing, but it really did feel like you were sitting in a room with a massive TV.
Yeah, it really
partially
does.
Because you were actually sitting in a room with a massive TV. In the app, of course. Now, I did notice when I was looking through it that in the Samsung store anyways, there was not a YouTube app. I know there are a lot of YouTube videos that are shot in VR mode. I would like to have a chance to play around a little bit more with that before my final thoughts.
You know, there is not an app, but I messed around with it earlier, and there is an internet app. You can go in there directly and go to YouTube, and I'm sure you can access the VR videos through that. And I bet you if you go into full screen, it probably just does that.
Well, we'll play around with it a little bit more. Like I said, we're new to this. I know it's been out for a while, but we just thought that since we got our hands on some technology that we're not familiar with, we'd share it with you.
Also, too, a couple features that I didn't mention. Like I said, the VR box was very basic. It was literally put your phone in, couple lenses, let you see stuff in VR. This thing, though, actually does have a little touch screen here or touchpad, I guess screen isn't not
Yeah.
accurate, but a little touchpad, which actually works quite well. Then of course it's got like the little back screen and a back button and a little home button. Yeah, a little home button. And over here it's actually got your volume controls. So you do have all that handy even without the
little controller.
without the remote. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty nice.
Some of the apps I messed around with a couple of the apps, and I mean they're interesting, man. They have some really unique stuff. I'll probably do a review at some point on a couple of them. There's one in there called Face Your Fears, which you played around a little bit with.
Yeah, I looked at one of those, and they're essentially just little movies.
Yeah, they're kind of like little interactive, or not interactive, but
not interactive at all.
What am I looking for? Immersive. Kind of immersive movies, yeah.
Yes, and the one that I looked at was playing on the fear of heights, which I do not have, so it was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, healthy fear of heights to where I don't really... I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not even afraid of falling. It's the sudden stop at the bottom that I'm not too fond of.
That is absolutely fair.
Yeah.
Oh, and there is actually a brilliant little ghost scenario in there
that I did not watch,
which he did not watch. And if you would like Thomas to watch that, and we could actually do a little picture-in-picture with what he's seeing and what he's experiencing in real time, feel free to comment and like and subscribe. And I just put you on the spot, and it is brilliant. I'm sorry, but it'd be fun, right? If not, I'll do it. And I got to tell you, actually, I did do a couple of the kind of scarier, because honestly, the fear of falling one is more cool. I mean, if you are genuinely scared of heights, I could see where it would bother you.
Yeah, it would have been. It was a little unnerving, even though I'm not afraid of heights.
But it's also so fantastic.
Oh, it was.
Wonderful. That it's just kind of.
There's got to be a roller coaster simulator on that. There has to be.
I am sure there are, and I'm sure they're pretty good. Actually, I haven't tried those.
I will. That I will do.
But I did try one or two of the apps, and I love horror, and some of those things had me a little jumpy. They play on like what you can see and what may be here, like in behind you, like really, really well.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you want to see me do the ghost one, and if y'all want to see me do the ghost one, here are my conditions.
Okay.
When we get to 100 subscribers, I will do it. I'm not setting a time limit, though it would be... You know what? Let's set a time limit.
Yeah, let's do that.
2 weeks.
Yeah, let's do 2 weeks.
2 weeks from this video being posted, I will...
That's 18 subscribers.
It is yeah. As of filming, we are at 82 subscribers. If we can get to 100 within 2 weeks, I will do the ghost Face Your Fears.
Okay.
And we will go. So, be sure to share this video, share our channel, let your friends know if you want to see me probably literally have the pants scared off me. We won't be showing waist down, though, so it'll be okay.
That's fair.
Anyways, we do have one other thing to talk about. There have been pictures released from the Vanity Fair photo shoot on the set of Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now, why this is cool, or why this is interesting anyways. This, of course, happened sometime last year, I'm assuming, naturally before Carrie Fisher passed away. So we get a couple of really nice shots of her on set as Princess Leia, realistically for the last time.
Right.
We also, of course, have the rest of the cast. They are beautiful pictures. You need to go check them out. There will be a link to them. There is one picture in particular that I wanted to talk about, though. Personally, that I wanted to talk about. And that is a picture of Carrie Fisher with her daughter, Billie Lourd, in costume.
Just a beautiful, beautiful picture.
It really was. But it kind of comes back to what we had discussed previously about how they're going to handle her passing. And if the character that Billie Lourd played would become a more central character.
Right.
And with that picture, now granted, it's fully possible that the picture was Carrie Fisher basically saying, "Ooh, do you mind getting one of us together?" With a incredibly talented professional photographer whose name I cannot remember right now, and that is a shame because she is amazing.
Fair, and I don't remember either. And no, you're right; she is actually incredible.
But it's very possible that Carrie Fisher said that, and then after the passing, the photographer said, this actually means something so much more than it did when I took it.
Yeah.
Or maybe it means that there's something coming for her character, Billie Lourd's character.
I still would love to see that happen.
Me too.
I would, if it doesn't, that's okay. But I would love to see that happen.
Absolutely.
And I do agree that the picture. You'll when you're going through the little slideshow, you'll see it and you'll know exactly what we're talking about. It's just beautiful. I mean, it really is.
And to be fair, if you don't know that that's her daughter, it's kind of like, huh?
Okay, that's fair.
You don't know what's going on there.
That is fair. That is okay. Yeah, that is her daughter.
It is. But there are also other really cool pictures in it. Carrie Fisher, speaking of her, looks regal as all get out in the photos.
She looks great in the photos. She really does. Yeah.
Mark Hamill looks amazing.
He does.
Especially, and there is a picture of Mark Hamill with Carrie Fisher as Luke and Leia, and it is beautiful.
I actually, for me anyway, I think that was my second. I don't know. One of those two pictures is my favorite, and I'm not real sure which it is, to be honest with you. I found the one with her daughter just beautiful and touching.
Yeah.
And, But I loved the one with Mark Hamill and her, and it was just cool. It was just really, really cool.
And the other pictures, we had, of course, some great shots of Kylo Ren, some great shots of Rey with a lightsaber. Some really cool pictures. You need to go check it out. And soon,
Trademark.
We have plans. See, we have a friend, a young fella, he's about 18, prime millennial age, and he's probably watching this. We will be bringing to you the reactions of a millennial watching Star Wars for the first time. Not quite sure how we're going to do it yet, but it will be happening. He has already agreed to it.
I still had trouble believing it. I know he's young, but no Star. Cartoon. He said he watched some cartoons, but
and he had
no movies, man.
No clue.
That's unreal.
No clue at all.
I am so old. That's how I felt. I was like, really? No Star Wars?
Yeah.
How could you? Not even the I have trouble saying the prequels, but the prequels. No,
nothing.
Wow. Well, we are going to remedy that.
Anyways, guys, that's all we have time for today. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button and share it if you want to see me have the pants scared off me from the waist up. If you have any thoughts on the pictures from Vanity Fair, please be sure to leave those in the comments or on our very late knowledge of virtual reality.
Yeah.
Seriously, took us way too long.
We're learning.
If you haven't already done it, hit the subscribe button. We say it every video. Do it. Just do it.
I don't think you can pull it off. Yeah.
Nah, I need to be standing up and pacing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Seriously, subscribe though. We appreciate it. Also, big thank you once again to Balls Guarant. Wow.
Words are hard.
I'll let him finish it because, dear God, I can't say that word.
Big thank you to Balls Guarana for providing the lovely drinks that we have here. Fair warning, do not leave them in the freezer for too long. They do super freeze. And when you open them, they will slowly turn to ice.
That said,
it is delicious.
It really is.
So if you ever have a chance to drink a Balls slushie, you should do it. And Balls, if you can find a way to market that, like have like the little slushy machines or something. It is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely go for it. It really was good.
It was.
Complete mistake and worked out really nicely.
Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, we are
Orc Rogues.